Marcia. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. How things are going with you?
Mm, okay, okay.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Mhm.
I know this is the third time that we meet, right? I think that's the third session. But I just want to remind you about our confidentiality policy. Just to remind you that what we say here stay here, unless you're telling me that you have any suicidal ideation, plans, intents, or just to hurt yourself or others, then I will have to report. Just to remind you. So let's start it. Um, I just want to check with you today. I just want to brief checking um, how things are going. How was your weekend?
I'm here because my PCP told me to. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But my weekend was okay. I didn't do much, I have a lot on my plate. And, yeah, I have a child on the spectrum and, a very young daughter as well. A lot, and, sometimes it's hard, but I'm fine. Fine, I think.
Yeah, and first I just want to thank you because I know you have a lot. You work, you're a full-time worker, you're a mom, you have a lot of things, and you still find time to come to see you. I'm glad that you can come. Sometimes it's not easy. Things that we discuss, it's hard. But thank you for sharing it with me, and it's glad to have you here.
Mhm.
I know for the past like two sessions we spoke a lot about your depression symptoms, your anxiety. How are you feeling about your depression and anxiety lately? And I know you also mentioned about like alcohol use. So can you tell me a little bit about it?
Well, it's hard to be sad and to feel alone and to feel that you are not heard. It seems that you are the only one in the whole entire universe. So it's very difficult. The anxiety, it's hard because I keep wondering what's going to be the future of my children and I don't really know. So even though I'm fine, I can do a lot. I'm functioning, I'm working, as you said, I do everything, but sometimes I feel the need to have like a couple of drinks with my food.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes a little bit before I sleep as well, just to help me relax and to avoid medication as well. So I think I'm fine. I just drink enough to relax and to feel better.
Yeah, and I would like to use today, our session today, to talk about a little bit about your drinking. Are you okay with that? Do you feel comfortable? I know one of the reasons your PCP referred you to me was because he was a little bit concerned about your drinking habits. You were telling me, if I'm understand, that because you have a lot on your plate right now, drinking is a way. That's what I'm understanding. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like drinking is a way for you to kind of like relax, calm your anxiety, kind of like maybe help you to sleep because you say you take before bed. That's what you're saying right now.
Well, I think for me, I don't think there is any problem. Um, as I said, I'm functioning well.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay for me to talk because if you were a problem, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I don't think I have drinking problem, as you said. I don't think I have.
Mm-hmm.
It's just more to help me cope. I see this as a cope.
Yeah.
I take with my food, but I don't know if I mentioned with you before. I don't. It's wine,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like not cheap wine. It's actually good quality.
Mm-hmm.
So I take as I don't think I get drunk. I take one, two, sometimes three. It depends, but it's always at home. I'm always safe.
Mm-hmm.
Usually my kids are in bed, or if I drink a little bit, if they are awake, I don't put in a wine glass. I put like in a regular, like a mug, so they
Mm-hmm.
won't see. So I think I'm protecting my
Yeah,
children. And
definitely.
I don't mind talking. I don't think I have any problem.
Yeah, and it's just it's kind of like a lot of people do this, right? We go home after a long day of work, we have a glass of wine, we relax. Um, you mentioned to me that you have a couple. You say wine. Like how much? Do you know how much have you drinking every day? It's like it's every day. I'm sorry. I think you say like kind of like every day. It's every day, and like how much are you drinking often? Like
I don't really measure, and
mm-hmm.
I don't really know. I think I drink a little bit every day because once you start drinking and you feel good, you want to feel good again, and you want to feel good again and again. So I don't know if it's every day. I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really count the number of cups. Maybe two, three, and sometimes this is when I am having dinner.
Mm-hmm.
And then sometimes when I go to bed, I drink one more.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't really know. There is no pattern. I don't really know. Maybe it's three, no more than five.
All right. Marcia, I'm gonna ask you this: did anyone besides your PCP ever brought you like that they're concerned about how much you're drinking, or you just like your PCP?
Well, I don't think my PCP, he just saw something different in my blood test, which I don't know what it is, but I don't think it's a concern. My husband sometimes say that, I'm sleeping too heavy, that I don't hear my son sometimes waking up at night and calling me, but I don't think my husband is telling the truth. My husband is saying that he calls me, and then my husband is the one ended up going and see what he needs. But I don't think so. And he says that sometimes I snore too much, and he says because of the drinking. But I also do not agree. And he says that he has the feeling that when I'm drinking, when I drink, when like the next day I'm very moody. But I think it's him because he doesn't try really to put himself on my shoes.
Yeah.
I'm the one who does everything for our child. I'm the one who schedules everything. I'm the one who knows everything. He just follow my lead. So it's easy for him to say, I think I'm moody because it's a lot of my plate.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't really think it's anything.
Definitely. It seems that you have a lot on you right now, and you feel like it seems like that, as I understand, that you feel that your husband is not very supportive with the kids, and then with all these responsibilities, and it seems a lot. It is a lot for just one person. I completely understand you. So it seems that your husband has a little concern about it. Your PCP, because he also refer you to me as a little bit. Do you feel that because of your drinking, you're having like problems in, like for example, at work or any other kind of like functioning? It's do you feel that it's at some point some kind of like making more difficult for you? You say sometimes you are very tired. So do you see like at work too, it's starting to affect you? Or?
I think I'm fine. I go to work every day. I do my work as I always did. My boss the other day called me and he was asking me why I'm getting to work late. But it's not every day. And I'm not late because of drinking. I'm late because of my life and things and taking kids to school. Not because of... No. He told me and he said if he could help me. But I don't think there is anything to help me because I'm okay. And yeah, no, he told me that, he told me that, but I think it's just coincidence.
Okay, all right. Yes, Marcia, I'm hearing you saying that it's just you don't have a problem.
No, I know I don't.
But at the other hand, I'm hearing that people that care about you, it's starting to get a little concerned about your drinking. Like your husband raised up a concern, your boss being late, um, your doctor probably, you mentioned that he did a test on you. Did he discuss the results with you yet or no?
He just said that my blood work that tests the carbohydrate or something from my blood. It's high, and this means that I could be consuming more than I should. But I think it probably was on that day that I had consumed more than.
So yeah, so it seems like your doctor as well is a little concerned. So can you see any like interaction or any coincidence? Like it's a lot of coincidence here, like your doctor, your husband, your boss. Do you see it's kind of like related? Their concern. Do you think it can be a little related to what's going on with you right now? And like I say, it's hard because you have a lot on your plate. I completely understand you. And even though, like I say, people get home and drink and go to work, perfect, fine. But it's just how much is too much, kind of like. And it seems that people that loved you are a little bit concerned about your habits. Can you see any relation to it?
Not me. I think my husband's definitely overreacting. My boss, maybe because I know him for so long, we have been working together for a while, and I don't tell everything that I go through. So sometimes, he feels, most of the times, he feels comfortable to tell me, well, I want to help you. The other day he said, oh, even your deadlines, you are not really, meeting your deadlines. You are giving it, and he said that I was not like that before. I think he's overreacting because I'm perfectly fine. I'm doing my job as I always did, and I'm not late every day. I think they are all overreacting, but one thing I understand, like I believe my husband wants the best for me, and I think my boss too, but I think they are overreacting more than anything. I don't know if my husband called my boss. I don't know, but yeah, I'm not sure. It could be, and the PCP is their job, right? Order tests and refer to places.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask you this question just to see, like, how much knowledge do you have regarding the excessive use of alcohol? Like, can you tell me what you know about it? You've heard or read something? Can you just explain in your words what do you think it means, the excessive use? How can it affect you in your life?
Well, I think excessive use is when you get drunk, and I don't get drunk.
Okay.
I think I am safe because I don't drink and drive. I drink and go to bed.
That's responsible.
So I think that I'm okay. I'm not getting drunk. I'm not putting anyone at risk. My husband says that I'm not listening, like hearing my son calling us, but our house is safe. He can go. I think I'm fine. That what I know about alcohol is not a problem for me because I don't get drunk and I don't put my life or anyone's life at risk.
Yeah.
I'm just doing this to cope with this very difficult moment. But I don't know much, but I think I'm fine. What I know is I don't get drunk, so I'm fine.
Okay. Do you mind if I share with you some information about the excessive use of alcohol and what kind of symptoms, like how can affect your life? Like, it's okay. Do you want to hear? Yeah. I mean, like everything in life that is excessive, it give us some effects. The excessive use of alcohol can affect our function, can affect our ability to be productive at work, at home, can affect our liver, our lungs, so can have a lot of effect in our life. And not necessarily like being drunk, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're just using alcohol excessive when you're drunk. According to the National Institute of Alcohol Abuse and Alcoholism, for a woman up to age 65, if you're drinking 4 or more cups or like glasses of alcohol per day, you're already at risk. So
Are you sure?
well, that's what they say. The National Institute. I can give you a resource if you want, like handouts and resource. It's okay. So I just wanted you to know that it doesn't necessarily mean because you are not getting drunk, the alcohol is not affecting your life. As you mentioned, sometimes after you drink, you feel like another day a little moody. You mentioned last session that you feel like your stomach, headache. So this all can be related, like with stress, with all you're going, like things that you're going, but also can be related to alcohol as well. So it's just kind of like give you this kind of information to give you a little more like knowledge about it and kind of like just rethinking about how much is excessive, or even though, like you say, you don't have any problem, you're still functioning, but it seems that like I'm hearing you saying, based on everything you say, it seems that it's starting to affect you at some kind of like at work. You'll be getting to get like late and get deadlines. You are starting to not feel very well. So it just can't, like, I'm not saying that it is, but can be related to the excessive use of alcohol.
I never thought about this.
Yeah.
I still don't know if I agree, but yeah.
No, that's fine. You don't need to agree. It's just like I just wanted to give you this information so at least you have a little more like information about it. And I know I want to be fair with our time, and we like have like 5 minutes. I just want to kind of like ask you, based on everything that you told me, based on everything that you've been discussing and the information that I just gave to you, I just want to check with you if we can start to rethink ways for you to cope with all your stressors, that it's not going to affect your health like very badly, like the excessive use of alcohol. So, for example, if you can be honest with me right now, on a scale from 0 to 10, 0 being like I'm not ready to change at all, 10 being like I'm ready, how much do you think are you willing to start to thinking about changing your alcohol use?
You said from 1 to 10?
0 to 10, yeah. 1 to 10, 0 to 10. Yeah.
Maybe 5?
5, wow. You gave me a really good number. 5, it's kind of like the middle. Why 5 and not 4?
Well, I don't think I have any problem with alcoholism.
Yeah.
So 5 seems a fair number to me because I know I have no problem. And yeah, so 5.
That's good. That's good. I think 5, like I say, it's a good number. I'm glad that you picked 5. I have clients picking 0 and some 1. So I think 5 is fair enough. So from the 5, how can I better assist you to get to a 6 or to a higher number? How do you think we can work together to kind of like start to make these changes? I'm not telling you to just like go and not drinking at all, but like how can I assist you to replace some bad cope habits with more healthy and better one for you?
You mean when you say better will be do not drink at all? Or
No.
drink a different kind of
Maybe we
alcohol?
can start like drinking instead of like 4. I'm not telling we're gonna do this right now, but like when I say better, sis, it's kind of like, yeah, let's do like instead of drink 4 glasses per night, try to do 2. And kind of like, or 3, or, like just kind of like how can I better assist you and we can work together to kind of like change a little bit this alcohol.
I don't know. Maybe see like me increase the number of visits.
Yeah, for now we're seeing each other every other week. So do you think it would be nice, like better to help you every week? Do you think it would be accessible for you? We can make time, we can make work.
We could try. As I said, I don't think it's a problem, but we could try. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe if you see me and we talk more, maybe just knowing that I will see. No. Yeah, we can try.
That's fine.
Because I know I don't have any problem.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I think we can make this work. And like I said, I'm not telling you to go home and not drinking at all. It's just like how can we start to change so you can still have like functioning, still be productive at work, and like still like if you don't want to stop drinking at all, because like I say, a lot of people have a glass of wine here and there. That's fine. It's just like how can I better assist you to make some changes in ways to cope with the stress and depression, and I think like we can arrange to see each other every week. That would be nice.
So I should try to reduce the number of cups. Like if I drink 4, I will drink 3 or 2.
What do you think? Do you think this is something that you want to try? Would you like willing? Like, do you like to try this? Now you give me a 5. It's kind of like contemplating. You would like to do this, and
I think I can try because the information you gave to me that is it can affect my health. It's a concern to me. So even though I don't think my health is affected, but I don't want to be affected in the future. So I'm willing to try.
Okay.
But as I said, I don't think I have any problem with alcoholism.
That's fine.
I can try.
I'm glad that we can work on this together, and I'm glad that, like I say, it was a very difficult topic. It's a very hard to discuss about all those things. Like I say, I know you are stressed. You have a lot on your plate right now, and I'm glad that you are willing to share with me and willing me to to help you as much as I can. So I will set up a date for you. When you go out, you can talk to the front desk and ask, like, do you think same date, same time? Do you want to, like, what time is better? You can work with that.
It could be some days.
Yeah, and I have some handouts in the front desk as well about alcohol and how it can affect. Anything else you would like to discuss today?
No, I am fine.
Okay, that's good to hear, Marcia. Thank you very much for your time, and I see you next week.
See you next week.
Bye.
Bye.